About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 65 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Now Dart. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Dart. He's got Slayton on the slant. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. In trouble, and he's taken down. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep. In their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Dart. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 20-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 10th overall. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. What a move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants going to take over again on offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
and they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Derek Harmon on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. First down, New York.
Play action now. Dart. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
To throw now. Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
First down, Giants.
And Robinson, the motion man right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
33-yard line.
From the gun, Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing his Dart. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And some room to work. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they'll let Kirk try and run. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Dart. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
New York set to take the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Returnable here from the 38. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes. They do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. In motion left, Robinson. Now this time he'll look to throw. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And it caught up to him. Johnson on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Working to put a drive together. A play fake, and now it's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 13. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
And 2nd down.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Running from the gun, Johnson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Left side, he's got Robinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now Dart. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Formation for the Giants.
Gets around him. Gets past one man. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They begin the drive with Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Darius Alexander breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Well, they got the ball already. They're going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this 1st half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now back to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Martin Emerson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
At the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll shift things around. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
1st down, Giants.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. First down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They run behind center with Gainwell. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. Oh, good move. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
10 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now it's the backup Rudolph. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Complete to number 89. A gain of 7 yards.
Now it's Tracy. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun.